It's more than just a career, it's a lifestyle.
Это сейчас одна из основных составляющих моей жизни, это возможность тренироваться.
For me, it's an opportunity to do something unique with my life.
Street stunt riding is not only a sport, it's an art. It's controlled chaos.
It is a way of expressing yourself on a motorcycle. You can see the guy's attitude through his riding, and it translates really well, and I think that's why people are getting involved in it, and the sport's growing and growing.
Sport bike freestyle is my passion. For me, I've been riding bikes since I was 2 years old, and it's like my shot in the arm of adrenaline that I need throughout my everyday life. When I started stunt riding, it was more of hooligan, you know, outlaw type deal where you go down the highway doing wheelies, and then it eventually got condensed into where we could actually slow the stunts down into a parking lot type setting.
You know, it's became a sport basically. It's evolved from a bunch of guys on the street just goofing off and breaking the laws and running from the police to now, you know, we got guys making a full-time living.
Now the big difference is we've got stunt parts manufactured specifically for what you want to do on a stunt bike.
Stunting has really created a whole new industry. It started with simple crash protection like a cage or a 12 o'clock bar, but today you can practically build a fully custom stunt bike from companies in our industry.
XDL got started in 2005. We're now in our 6th season, and we've managed to turn a sport that came off the street into, you know, a very, very professional, organized series. XDL represents the top series in the world for stunt riding. A series like XDL really depends on the support of companies like Motul. Without them, we couldn't do what we do.
To me, the support from these companies is priceless, not only in terms of the support they give to individual riders, but also the credibility they bring to the sport.
Motul Stunt Battle – это основное соревнование сейчас в России среди стандрайдеров, которые проходят.
Стантрайдинг в России, в общем, я думаю, что он сейчас приближается к своему такому пику. А я считаю, что в России это будет, стантрайдинг, он будет развиваться, только расти больше, все как бы будет, ну, людей все будет больше приходить в этот вид спорта. И
Events like XDL and Motul Stunt Battle really help turn riders into well-rounded athletes. To place well, you need to be able to combine wheelies, endos, burnouts, drifts, and acrobatics with aggression, flair, and personal style.
Due to excessive high RPMs and aggressive riding styles, fluid temps are constantly on the rise. This is where Motul's products excel, keep my freestyle machine in peak performance in any situation.
As stunters, we have to be able to rely on our brakes 100%. This is why RBF 600 has become known as the stunter's choice. Its extremely high boiling point keeps our brakes reliable.
A company like Motul, which is a big major corporation, actually supports stunt riding and stunt riders. We really rely on our motors being able to survive high RPM rev limiter for long periods of time, and they've developed such a great synthetic blend and a great full synthetic oil that the bikes are allowed to survive and make it through the test and the task in front of them, which is a lot of rev limiter all the time.
It's the thing that I love to do, and I'm lucky enough to be able to make a career from doing it. I remember being on the set of Ghost Rider 2 last year in Cappadocia in Turkey, and I'm sitting amongst some of the most beautiful landscape you can imagine on the Ghost Rider bike, and we're just about to do, you know, 100-mile-an-hour chase through the mountains on the closed roads, and I'm thinking this is pretty cool. It doesn't get a lot better than this.
Riders over the last 12 years have really created a foundation for this sport, and now with the support from companies like Motul, we're able to get out in front of larger audiences and really show the world what we have created.
what's possible on a motorcycle is just evolving so quickly. If you could get a fraction of the passion and energy and aggression these guys are putting into their riding to translate to the screen, I think people would be blown away.
You know, for those out there that said stunt riding is a trend or a passing fad, get over it, you know? I mean, we're here to stay. It's something that's born from people that have the true passion for stunt riding. Not just riding motorcycles, but for stunt riding. To hit the ground, get back up and go do it again, you have to be passionate about it. To beat up your bike, your body, and take the money out of your pocket and put it into this, I mean, you've got to love it, and it's doing nothing but growing. It's all over the world, it's worldwide. I mean, it's here to stay, so get used to us.